Guys, the other day we had a video about hitting that blunt. Hitting that giant blunt of positivity. And I want you guys to feel like that from the time you get up. I want you to feel like you're on your mission, all right? But I know that can be bloody hard sometimes. So this video, it's gonna take some willpower, all right? If you don't feel like doing anything, watch this video another time. If you're tired, watch this video tomorrow morning, all right? If you want to actually, this is probably one of the most important videos I'm going to make, because if you do what I'm about to tell you, if you follow these 7 steps, you're going to see results. And if you don't see results in your life, it's because you're not doing one of these steps correctly. All right, this is not my own wisdom. This is coming from Brian Tracy. Many of you guys know about Brian Tracy. For those of you who do not, this man is like worth millions, has touched a bunch of people, not in a weird sort of way, just, in a way that's benefited their life. And you guys need to get out a notebook, get out a sheet of paper, and follow me along these 7 steps. All right, so let's just dive right in. This is super, super awesome. I cannot stress this enough. If you're tired, don't watch this video. Get that pen ready. Success is goals. All else is commentary. All right? Most people don't set goals. All right? Decide exactly what you want. All right? So you go ahead and pause the video here. Take a second and think exactly what it is that you would like to achieve, you would like to accomplish. Is it, I want a girl, be very specific. I want a girl, a beautiful woman in her 20s with brown hair, blue eyes, and she's about 5'6" or 7. You come up with that. I want a 6-pack with well-developed lower abs and obliques. I want to make $75,000. You gotta be very specific, all right? So go ahead, pause the video, decide exactly what you want. The next thing is write it down. Okay? Write that down. Most people, if you ask them if they have goals, they say, sure, I have goals. But they will say, I want to be rich. I want to double my income. I want a beautiful wife. I want a better body. I want to travel the world. When you write this down, you have no excuse. You know exactly what you want. Only 3%, they did some studies at Harvard and Yale, only 3% of adults do this. And the adults that did this, the people that did this, actually had, they were 5 to 10 more times likely to double their income. So this immediately, just writing it down, puts you in the 3%. If you don't have a written goal, that's just a wish. That's just a wish, man. All right, number 3. Set a deadline. Right? Make sure you're taking a minute on each of these guys. Set a deadline for yourself. So, for instance, by the end of 2018, I'm going to lose 20 pounds. You have to set a deadline for yourself. Say you're going to do a deadline from a year from now. What you want to do is you want to break down, you got 12 months from now. So you're going to break down every month. Boom, that's a deadline. You can make smaller deadlines out of this bigger deadline. That's number 3. Number 4 is you're going to make a list. You're going to think, this is probably the most important thing. These next 2, the most important thing on the entire 7 steps. Make a list of everything that you can do, okay, to get exactly what you want. Now, if that's abs, what do you have to do? Well, you have the upper, you have the middle, you have the lower. You're going to have to do seated, you're going to have to do some probably hanging leg raises. You're probably going to have to, so I can get my diet in order, I'm going to have to lose at least 20 pounds to see my abs. I'm also going to have to develop my obliques, because remember, I define that very clearly up here that I want obliques. So I'm going to have to start doing these side crunches, maybe some twisting motions. This is you're probably gonna come up with about 5 things right off the bat. And you'll notice that as the days go on and you begin to look at this list, that you start to add to your list of things that you can do. I can send out an extra email. I can make an extra video. I could post. I can grow my social media. I can use my Snapchat to build my story brand. This is going to grow, all right? Divide into small jobs. Take these things and then, okay, well, this is my small job now. At 8 o'clock in the morning, I'm going to write an email. That's a small job. You're going to have multiple jobs throughout the day once you make a list. Moving on, number 5. This is very important. Use the 80-20 rule to organize your list. You take all of these things and you ask yourself, what is the number one most important thing that if I do that job, if I can get that done on this list, everything else is going to be easier or unnecessary. 80% of my outcome is responsible for the 20% of things that I'm doing. Okay? Most things that we get worried and stressed about are irrelevant. Once we can hone in and say, that losing the 20 pounds is way more important than doing 20 crunches a day. You see, a lot of people seem to have that mixed up. Me actually going out with friends on Friday night, maybe I don't got to drink, maybe that's the best way for me to become better at being social. Maybe I can just say hi to a girl, and that would be the number one thing to help me meet that beautiful brunette with blue eyes. Number 6 is take action. Such a simple thing to say, but once you have all of these steps down, you must take action. Do it today, guys. Do it right after this video. 3 things happen when you take action. You get instant feedback. Should this even be on my list? Why am I doing it in the first place? Is it working? You're going to have more ideas coming in. And 3rd, you're going to have more self-confidence. You just did something to help you progress your future and build your empire. That's a good feeling. That gives you massive self-confidence. All right, number 7, do something daily that moves you toward your most important goal. This is going to help you build momentum, guys. Most people do not even have any of these steps down. They're simply wishing, they're simply dreaming. You have to define that goal. You can do this with everything. If you want a Maserati, put a Maserati. Stop thinking to yourself, I want a nice car. Define it. And then make the strategy to get there. It's that simple. I guarantee if you do this, you're going to feel like your life has purpose. This is finding your purpose. All right, this right here. Drop me a comment, subscribe to the channel, leave a like on the video, and we will talk more about this. I'll see you guys soon. Peace.